Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So welcome to the TM Annual General Meeting. So now we will commence the Annual General Meeting, and I hand over to the directors. Okay, so sit there.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for coming. Good evening. Assalamualaikum to everyone, all the shareholders who had the time and pleasure to come to our briefing on the annual general meeting for the year 2011. My name is Prof. I'm acting CEO of the AGM Group.
Chairman.
Chairman, okay, alright. And Yana is the director of the AGM Group. So we'll start our agenda of AGM by this point. We'll start with vision and mission, facts at a glance, awards and achievements that TM Group have achieved in the past years, product and services that TM Group provide, our corporate information, and our financial statement, income statement, statement of cash, our stock performance, and we will do an analysis on our statement based on ratio analysis, DuPont and almond ratio. And finally, we will conclude from our finding. So our vision as TM Group is to be the leading in communication provider, embracing customer through innovations and excellence execution. To achieve this vision, we are determined to strive for customer services, excellency and operation efficiency. We will enrich our consumer lifestyle by giving them innovation of new generation services. We will improve our performance by providing high value information and communication solutions, and we will deliver value for our stakeholders by generating shareholder value and supporting national growth and development. This is our mission to achieve our vision. Sorry for the technical glitch. Okay, we look at a fact at a glance for our TM Group. Right now, TM Group is the #1 provider for broadband services in Malaysia. So we are overcoming all our competitors. We have 1.92 million broadband customers in Malaysia, and for the year 2011, we generated 9,150 million revenue. Compared to the previous revenue in 2010 was a growth of 4.1%. We generated 60.1% in total return of shareholder for you guys for 12-month period in 2011.
%16.1%
Total return to shareholder.
ROE ni. Yalah.
Yeah. Return of equity.
Ya, return on equity lah.
And then we have basically our database of unified customer of 236,000, and we achieve all this by our hard work and dedicated employees, which we have nearly to 27,000 employees that is hardworking and determined to make TM Group a successful company.
1.16 million tu.
Premises passed for HSBB, high speed broadband.
Okay.
So basically the premises are using our services. These are the list of awards and recognition given to us. The one that I would like to highlight is the brand Lore, which is SME most preferred brand given to us. And then NACRA, National Association of Retail Collection Attorneys, has given us the award for Industry Excellent Award for Trading and Services. NACRA for Industry Excellent Award, Trading and Services. And last but not least, we got award from Frost and Sullivan for being the best provider for broadband of the year. So there are many more awards, but these three are the most exciting for us. These are our products and services that we give to our customer worldwide, nationwide and worldwide. We have a customer in Thailand, in Indonesia. So we are developing our product and services nationwide and worldwide. We provide.
Apa ya? Okay. Jangan sentuh wire.
Okay, so these are the list of our services: internet services, retail business, application, wholesale business, global business. Finas.
Finas.
Mister Finas. No, sensitive.
Screw lah sikit.
Okay, we'll go to our corporate information, the list of our BODs from the chairman to non-executive directors, from Datuk Dr. Halim Shabi to our non-independent alternative director, Datuk Makno, and these are the list of our senior independent director to our principal bankers, which is AGM Bank and Malaysia Banking Berhad. This is our group organization structure. Basically, all of us have to report to the BODs, and from there, our group CEO will disperse all the necessary responsibility to the chief in charge. This is our group financial highlights for 2011, and we can compare it by the previous year from 2007. But today we will just be highlighting 2011 and 2010 for easier comparison. Our operating revenue generated in 2011 was 9,150 million ringgit. This is an increase from 2010 from 8,017. Profit before taxation, including zakat, is 1,001 million for the year 2011.
Sebab
tak, dia pot dia. Dia pot tu something wrong with the pot. Dia kan nak. You just show and what? Use the computer now. Sir, why don't you use the computer?
That's right. Tak apa lah. Go ahead.
Hold on, sorry for the technical glitch.
Before this, ada tangga share dia.
I think hopefully there's no more problem. Okay, I will repeat back. Our operating revenue for the year 2011 is 9,150 million, an increase from 8,791 million from the year 2010. Our profit before taxation and zakat basically shrunk a bit from 2010. Our profit in 2010 was 1,360 million, but it dropped to 1,001 million in 2011. This is due to the high operational cost, lower other operational income, and foreign exchange in borrowing of foreign exchange loss in our borrowing. So for the key data of financial position, our total shareholder equity in 2011 also dropped from 7,000 million to 6.9 thousand million.
The reason?
Total shareholders equity. The decrease was primarily due to the capital distribution. Because in 2007 we disposed our share in Axiata. So from 2000, you can see from 2007 it was 19,000 million, and then it's going down because from here we have the Axiata share. So from there we sold it off, and the rest is our own TM Group shares. For the total asset, we can see an increase from 2010 to 2011 to 21,000 million. This is largely because we have an increase in cash and bank balance and property, plant, equipment, PPE for short form, and partially offset by lower available for sale investment. And our total borrowing has lessened from 5,000 million to has increased from 5.5 thousand million to 6.4 thousand million. This is, like I said previously, it was due to the foreign exchange loss. For our financial ratio, our return on shareholder equity is 16.2 for 2011. Return on total asset is 5.8%, drop of 0.2% from the year 2010. Our debt equity ratio is 0.9, and our dividend cover is 1.7. So this is a chart where we summarize our operating, the one that we did previously. We summarize it in a chart so that it's better represented in terms of operating revenue, total asset, total borrowing, until debt equity ratio. So you can see the increase in operating revenue from 2007 to 2011 is a gradually increase. So it's the breakdown of the total asset, which our PPE contribute the largest in our total asset, property, plant and equipment, which consists for 43% for the year 2011. And our total liability and shareholder equities, our borrowings is the highest, represents in the total liability, which consists of 33% of the total liability for the year 2011. This is a breakdown by business on the operating revenue that generated from the figure 9.1 thousand million. It's a retail business, wholesale business, global business and standard services. And this is contributed by nation and other countries. So basically, Malaysia generated the most income for us in TM Group. And that is the income statement for the year. We are comparing 2011 to 2010. Our finance, our operating revenue has been covered previously. So I will go to the finance income and the finance cost. So basically, a reduction of 365 to 318 for the finance cost for our TM Group. And profit for the financial year slightly decreased from 1245 million to 1237 million in 2011. And earnings per share is slightly lesser by 0.6% for the year 2011. It is comprehensive income, where the details on what we are gaining from our profit for the financial year, increase in fair value available for sale investment, cash flow hedge, currency translation difference subsidiary. These are all the comprehensive where we obtain the figure 1237 million for the year 2011. And this is also the breakdown of how we get our total equity for the year 2011 and for our non-current assets, from property PPE to deferred tax assets. And for the total equity is from share capital to non-controlling interest. This is the amount that we gain for the year 2011. For total equity is 7.1 thousand million. And for the non-current asset for the year 2011 it's 14.4 thousand million. This is the breakdown for our current assets. For the year 2011, we have nearly 7 thousand million in Ringgit Malaysia. from inventory to cash and bank balances, and our current liability is stood at 4.1 thousand million, a reduction from 4.2 thousand million in the year 2010. This is the breakdown from our liabilities, the trade and other payables, to our taxation and zakat. Here is a statement of cash flow for the year 2011. Our cash flow equivalent to 4.2 thousand million, an increase from 3.488 thousand million. This is our stock performance based on 1 year for the year 2011. So we see the blue indicates the highest point where we achieved, and the black one is the lowest point.
This is for 1 year only, eh?
Yeah, 1 year for the year 2011.
For the last 5 years ke tak ada?
5 years. I did the compile for the last 5 years. There's also TM share price performance versus FBM KLCI. TM share price is in orange and FBM KLCI index is in the blue. So the share price is from 3.5 in January 2011 and ends at roughly 4.8 ringgit, 4.8 in the year end. And basically this is analysis that we've done for our performance in the year 2011 and 2010, and the interpretation for from our analysis of this ratio analysis. Basically for our current ratio, the increase, it has been increased, and thus making us a good debt paying ability entity. For our inventory turnover ratio is a significant decrease due to higher customer acquisition cost in 2011. For our ROE, there's a slight decrease. For ROA, the reason is due to the lower available for sale investment in 2011, and for ROE, the reason for the decrease is lower profit attributed on the equity holders of the company. For ROI, return on investment, we have a slight increase due to the disposal of Axiata share in 2011. I think it's previous year. And our net profit margin is a bit less by 1% due to the higher operational cost in 2011.
Berapa profit margin?
Profit margin is 40% for the year 2011.
40?
1-4. And the dividend payout ratio is has increased from 1.3 to 1.7 due to better revenue in 2011. This is Azman Z score. It won't be nice for me to present this because from this score we are not in a good position.
Berapa tu?
1.67 for the year 2011. Where from the score below 1.8, it's very high probability. So try to ignore this. Hopefully we'll
Try to ignore this.
we get a better achievement for 2011-12 because the target for the broadband services in 2011 was 60%, but we achieved it in mid-year. So the target has been increased in 70% in the 2011. So hopefully we can have a better Azman Z score after we achieve all this.
I think your biggest problem is the asset turnover. Berapa asset turnover? Asset turnover is revenue divided by total asset. Betul tak?
Total asset. Total asset is 21.
Fortune mata tak nampak ni.
Anyway, we will try to improve this Z score. Z score. And for the viewpoint analysis, I don't know whether this figure is correct or not. It's more than 100%.
Itu sana itu.
We have a financial call effect of 80% for the year 2011. Tax effect is more than 100%, so I think something wrong with this viewpoint analysis. Is it okay to be more than 100%? It can't be, right?
Boleh. Leverage effect is maknanya basically when your liability is higher than asset.
Oh, okay.
But your financial cost effect tu macam mana boleh 80%?
How did I get this one?
Satu lagi 104%.
Viewpoint. Okay, how did I get 80% for the financial cost? Financial cost effect, profit before tax divided by profit before interest and tax.
Okay, yang tu okay. The other one 104% ya.
For the year 2010. 2010. How many? So this is the figure for 2010. You are thinking that profit before tax is 1.36 million. The operating profit before financing cost,
Okay.
which is here, which is 1.36 million for the year 2010. That is before tax.
Okay.
And then profit before interest and tax is interest and tax is operating profit before financing cost is the profit before interest and tax, and profit before tax is where we got the from the income statement just now 1.36.
Maknanya your profit before tax is higher than profit before interest and tax.
Yeah, for profit before tax and zakat is 1.36 thousand million.
Okay.
And then for the
Profit before interest and tax. How can that happen? Maknanya you have negative interest lah. Negative financing cost. What is the total financing cost?
365 minus 365.2 for the year 2010.
So memang dia negative financing cost lah.
Ya. Oh, nampak.
Cuba tengok statement of comprehensive income.
Coming.
Okay. Bisa. Cuba tengok financing cost.
318 for the year negative.
No, ini bukan negatif. This is expense. So, this is profit before tax. Profit before interest and tax is this plus this. Plus.
Or you have to add on the finance cost.
Yeah. You add back finance cost, then you dapat profit before interest and tax. Because your profit before interest and tax must be higher.
Yeah, profit before tax. Yeah. Alright, we will check on that.
Why is this chairman like this? No, he's the chairman.
Another share withdraw.
Some problem with our finance executive.
Yeah.
Secretary problem.
So back to the report analysis, our tax effect is quite high, 99% in the year 2010 to 124% to in the year 2011.
Okay, tax effect ni yang 124% ni, what does that mean? Dia ini profit after tax divided by profit before tax. Kan formula dia kan? So you go back to comprehensive statement tadi, income statement. Go back to your income statement. Of income statement. Tengok profit after tax.
There's only profit before, we have to minus.
Tak, there is okay, so you have profit before tax.
Yeah.
And then this is actually profit after tax.
Profit for financial year.
Yeah. This is profit after tax. This is profit before tax. So you need to divide.
Yeah.
Oh. In this case, dia punya tax dia memang dia positif. Maknanya dia, instead of paying tax, they get tax credit.
So,
Boleh
the
ke
yellow
saya?
guy, it's correct.
Bisa dijual? Please. I will lead you to the door.
So for profit after tax for the year 2011 was 1.2 thousand million. And profit before tax profit before tax. So the tax is added on to the profit. So that's why
Actually, it is tax credit.
tax credit. So that's why we get 124 increase.
So, how do you interpret that? Balik kepada tadi, the table tadi, your presentation.
How
Okay.
do I interpret it?
How do you interpret that?
Good question.
124%. Actually, that's your profit after tax over profit before tax. Maknanya, your tax is negative 24%. On the other hand, on 2010, your tax is 1%. So actually, TM ni dia punya tax planning is super.
Thank you. Alright, good.
Okay.
So, final one is our cost volume profit analysis. So, from our profit margin has dropped by 1%, like I said before, due to the high operational cost. And for break-even point has increased by 11.8%. So this will have a risk in our group in sustaining our profit.
That's because overhead has increased, yeah?
Yes.
So-
Operational cost.
Yeah, operational cost increase, profit margin lower,
Yeah.
so the break-even point is bigger.
Becomes higher.
What is your safety margin?
Not in this. Because, okay, for our financial structure, we are 1.5 times for the year 2011.
What is that?
So,
Financial structure.
we are
Macam mana you dapat tu?
financial structure.
Total asset divide total liabilities.
Total liabilities. Okay. So that's actually the gearing ratio lah tu.
Oh.
Okay, back to that presentation tadi. Second. Okay. So basically your total asset is 1.5 times your total liabilities.
So that's a good thing for us.
Good thing.
And that's why we summarize it as TMU has still liquidity and are able to pay whatever obligations that we have. And our profitability effect has decreased, but still we are making profit, like I said, because of the higher operational cost. So in conclusion, after the summary from our analysis, we are looking forward to the year 2012 to be still regain the #1 title in providing broadband through our Streamix and Unify, and we will deliver an enhanced and integrated digital lifestyle to our nation, where everyone can communicate, collaborate and connect effectively. So that's the end of the presentation.
Okay, belum lagi. Soalan.
So the floor is open for questions.
Dia tak tanya.
Bagi soalan, bagi jawapan.
Saya tak tanya nanti dia tanya.
Tanya, silakan.
Any questions?
Shareholder.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
When we go to the balance sheet, okay, can stop there. Not this one.
Lagi. Balance sheet. Statement of financial position. Lagi satu. Okay.
Okay, I can't recall where, but I can see that there was a year, 2007 and 2008, if I'm not mistaken, there is a reduction of assets, almost half. So would you like to know?
From this total asset you mean?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Because previously we merged with Axiata and we demerged with Axiata in that I think in this year coming. So from there we our asset has been cut into half because of demerger with Axiata. Prof.
I will ask.
Prof, that's a good one.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I already bought the share, the Telekom share.
Yes.
Can you go back to the report analysis? Chairman,
DuPont.
your report analysis. Okay, from here, I would like to an explanation from the chairman. Is it worth for me to buy one more share, or I need to sell my share from the report analysis that you show here? Is it? Are we in a good shape with TM, or as a share? Are we in a bad shape? Can Mr. Chairman give his view?
Yes, of course, I would like to sell everything to everyone, but yeah, good question. Basically, our profitability effect has lessened, but like I said before, our target in this nation is to achieve a 90% penetration of high-speed broadband. So our target right now, our achievement is 60% already. So we are targeting to achieve around hopefully 100%, but we can never have a 100% penetration. So hopefully by this coming years, our commitment to sell a good product and increase our penetration to this nation will increase the share prices. And it's a good time to buy now, where maybe it's cheaper. So in a few years' time, it will be high and you will get your profit.
And Mr. Chairman, there's I think a very significant decrease in leverage effect. The leverage effect over there, the percentage of leverage effect. Can you explain a bit regarding the decrease of percentage on leverage effect?
Okay.
Still.
So if you know, leverage effect is an equation where we get financial structure effect times the financing cost effect. So we can see our total asset amounting in the year 2011 and 2010, and our total liability in 2011 and 2010. So from this, we will get the financial structure effect, which is 1.5 and 1.6. And what this means is the number of total asset is 1.5 times the total liability, and from there we can calculate our leverage effect, which is financial structure effect times the financing cost effect. So the financing cost effect is because our profit has shrinken a bit in 2011. So this affect the leverage effect in total. In terms of total asset and total versus liability, our asset is good because P is the number 1.5 times the liability. In terms of profit, it's a bit lesser compared to 2010. So that's the effect of why we get a number of a lesser number in a leverage effect.
So actually, the lesser the better.
The lesser the better. So why is it?
Yes, because the lesser mean the financing cost impact is lower. Right now actually your financing cost is low, tapi your leverage is also low. Kalau your sepatutnya when the financing cost low, you should capitalize and borrow more. But you tak borrow more pun tak apa. But overall impact from the financial or the leverage is actually very low, which is good.
Does that
Okay.
answer your question?
Okay, lagi question?
Any more question?
Ask. Yeah, shareholder.
So basically our shareholders are satisfied with the presentation and the money that you guys will receive from the dividend?
Can you go back to the
Oops.
income statement? Okay. What is the earning per share, EPS?
33.3 cents for the year 2011.
Okay, 33.3 cent. Is it increasing or decreasing from the year before?
Decreased by 0.6 cents.
Okay. And what is the impact on the share price? What was the share price?
Share price for 2011.
So your earning per share has declined,
Yes.
tapi share price has increased.
Yeah, true.
What does that mean?
Good question.
It means the price earning ratio has also increased.
Price earning ratio.
Okay, and price earning ratio reflect
OPI.
the confidence of the market, the market sentiment of the company. So the sentiment, the market sentiment is actually for the company. And the markets are looking at TM as something
It's
positive.
Positive, yeah.
But the company cannot deliver. The company show a lower earning per share compared to last year. Kan? So maknanya this actually mismatch lah the expectation of the investors and the deliverable. So are we going to expect the investors to dump the share because of this? Because that will affect all of us. Our share will be worth lower. I mean, if the investors basically take that step. That is why we need to see the trend of the share for the last 5 years. Then we see whether it has been continuing increasing. Jadi kalau you pergi ke Bursa Malaysia.com tadi, then you will be able to situ. You tukar company. Tengok 5 years.
Oh, it's going up.
Right, okay. So basically what does it tell?
from 5 years, 20,000. So it's gradually increasing. What does it tell? Great growth.
You tengok, in the past it's going up, but now it's slowly going down. Kan, it's slowly going down. Why? Because maybe the investors is giving up hope. Because the trend is going down, kan? Kalau kita project, it will be, kalau mountain, then it will go down. So we need to do something drastic to change this.
Drastic.
How do you do that?
Mr. Chairman, I have that you cut your allowances. Your overhead should be cut. Since you cannot answer the question also.
I will discuss with my strategy team. And we will come forward a strategy on how to give you higher dividends, since the market is giving us a good perspective on our share.
Yeah.
So we will definitely consider that, Mr. Yelaga. Any more questions?
Lagi question? Tanya sikit. Competition ke? What about competition? Are you feeling the heat?
Yes.
Competition with Maxis, for example, or
Because our
BG?
competitions are also doing the home broadband services. So, but we are confident that our product is top notch, because we provide not just broadband services, but like I said in the slide, our retail business in value-added services, prepaid internet, broadband. A lot of services, and most of our premises uses our services to conduct their business.
But
So,
have you
but-
done any survey lately to see what is the perception of our consumer, whether our customers are sticking with us or moving to our competitors?
Yeah, we will do the survey, but for the time being we haven't done any survey yet, so we will do it to know how does our customer feels on our product. But every time we give the product, we will send a SMS or feedback on how our performance are, and the ratings are from 1 to 5. And if it's good, it's 5, and it's not good, it's 1. So for most of the cases, we are receiving a good response from our customer.
Okay, one last question. Ask. Ada markah ni. Takut kena balas.
So I think showing that being number 1 in broadband provider in Malaysia shows us how competitive we are. So although there are competition like other brands, we are still getting being awarded as number 1. We still recognized as the number 1 provider for broadband in Malaysia. So I guess we can only evolve to become a better provider by giving better services, like in our mission to get to achieve our vision. So back to our vision and mission of our TM group.
Okay, ada. Okay, thank you very much. Well done.